Property taxes on a single family home rose 6.9% in 2023, according to a study by Atomic Data Solutions. This is almost double what they rose in 2022 at 3.6%. This is the single largest hike we have seen in property taxes in over 5 years. The average effective rate for property taxes in the US is about 1.1% of a home's value, with the average home price costing $425,000. That means an average American is paying close to $4,675 a year in property taxes, or to break that down even further, $389 a month. So the question is, where can you live and save a little bit on property taxes? In this video, we are going to be talking about the state's basic tax rate. Now, remind you, you're going to pay a little bit more in property taxes depending on the city where you live, and they will have levies on schools and fire departments and developments. Even if you're not thinking about moving, you might want to stick around because we are also going to give you some tips on how to lower your property taxes where you live now. All right, so let's jump right into it. And number one on our list is Hawaii, the land of grass skirts, snow cones, and aloha. Hawaii has the lowest property taxes in the US, and their effective rate is at 0.29%. Property taxes in Hawaii are determined by the full market value of the home. The state does offer several exemptions for local homeowners that can significantly lower this rate even further. Before you run off and buy a second home in Hawaii, you should know that homes that are occupied, full-time occupants, have a lower tax rate than people who have second homes or investment properties on the islands. Although Hawaii has our lowest property taxes in the nation, they do have some of the most expensive housing and highest cost of living, with the average home price in Hawaii being at $850,000. There's no wonder why they can charge such a low percentage rate for property taxes. All right, number two on the list is Alabama. The state is known for its southern hospitality and diverse landscape. Believe it or not, Alabama has everything from mountain ranges to coastal lines, and it makes it a pretty attractive place to live for those outdoor enthusiasts. The property taxes in Alabama are assessed by calculating the home's assessed value by a millage rate, and the effective property tax rate in Alabama is 0.43%. Alabama also offers many other exemptions for people who live in the state. Alabama's affordable property taxes and relatively cheap homes makes homeownership accessible for a lot more people. One thing to consider about living in Alabama is it does make the list of a state with really high insurance rates. Make sure to subscribe to this channel because we will be doing another video on insurance rates. Colorado is number 3 on our list, and this is a very attractive area because of its strong economy and so much outdoor recreation. The state is famous for its mountain ranges and hiking and skiing and camping. Residents really enjoy the vibrant lifestyles that cities such as Denver can provide with such easy access to getting to the mountains. Property taxes in Colorado are assessed on an assessment value of your home, which is a percentage of the actual market value of your home. Colorado uses the Gallagher Amendment formula, which caps residential assessments and makes it much lower than commercial properties. The effective tax rate for residential in Colorado is 0.52%. Although Colorado does offer some of the lowest property taxes in the country, some of the home affordability can be quite higher, especially in those urban cities. Number 4 on the list is Nevada. Viva Las Vegas. Nevada's tax system is relatively low to the rest of the country. Their effective property tax rate is 0.55%. The state uses a really unique tax system where they actually cap the annual growth rate of how high the tax can be. This is really helping to maintain an even tax level, so you're not seeing as many spikes when the home values go up. In other words, Nevada has cap to how far they can cap their tax rate. their property taxes every year. For owner-occupied homes, if you're living in that home, that cap is at 3%, so not bad. But if you have any sort of investment property, that cap goes up to 8%, which that's pretty high. Before we get into number 5, let's give New Jersey a big thumbs up for having the highest property taxes in the country at 2.47%. Remember, that's just the state level. Number 5 on the list is South Carolina, which offers really affordable cost of living all around, really. South Carolina is really known for its beautiful coastline and southern hospitality and really growing economy. South Carolina's property taxes are based off of an assessed value of your home, and the effective rate is 0.58%. There are also some pretty significant homestead exemptions that can significantly help reduce your tax burden in South Carolina. South Carolina is known for being a tax-friendly state for retirees, and that is because of their homestead exemption for homeowners over the age of 65 or older, legally blind, or totally and permanently disabled. You can reduce your home's assessed value by close to $50,000, which can really impact your tax bill. Number 6 on our list is Louisiana, and Louisiana really offers a unique blend of culture and music and food scenes, and of course some of that southern hospitality. The lower property taxes are really appealing for people thinking about moving, but it is usually offset by the high cost of homeowners insurance, especially flood insurance. The state's rich history, diverse culture, and lively festivals makes it a dramatic place to live. Here's a little secret that a lot of people don't know. Most states and counties offer some sort of tax break or property freeze that can help with your tax burden. A lot of these are going to be on tiered systems depending on your age, your income, if you have a disability or are a veteran. It can also really depend on the type of land that you live on and what you are doing with that land. I would recommend that you check in with your county assessor's office and ask them if there's any sort of tax relief programs that the county is offering. Not only do a lot of counties offer tax reduction incentives and homesteading incentives, you can also dispute your assessed value, and I would really take a look at what the county is assessing your home value at. I've been doing a lot of market analysis and home valuations for clients and quickly realizing that the county has their property taxes assessed higher than actually their market value. You can challenge these assessed values in a lot of counties, but there usually is a time frame on when you can do that. So make sure you know when your county's assessment cycles are and just get informed a little bit. It could save you a few dollars. Okay, number 7 on the list is Utah, and obviously known for its national parks like Zion and Bryce Canyon and Arches, the outdoor activities of hiking and skiing and mountain biking. It's just abundant in Utah. Utah is also known to be a pretty safe state. So if you're looking for a place that is safe, lots of outdoor recreation, and family-oriented, Utah's a good place to look. They're also on our low property tax list, and their effective property tax rate is 0.57%. Utah also does something a little bit interesting with property taxes. They have something called truth in taxation, which means if they want to raise property taxes from the year prior, they actually have to have a public hearing, and this really helps lawmakers second guess what they're doing with property taxes and can really help make those tax increases a lot less common. Number 8 on our list is West Virginia. Now, West Virginia, obviously known for the Appalachian Mountains, small town charm, real slow pace of life. Just know that economic opportunities and jobs seem to be a little bit more harder to come by in West Virginia, just depending on where your location's at. West Virginia has a tiered assessment taxation system, but the effective property tax rate is right around 0.59%, so still quite a bit lower than the national 1.1%. West Virginia is also known for its homesteading exemptions. So the overall low effective rate plus some of these homesteading exemptions can really help your financial situation. It might be a great place to check out. Before we get to the last two on the list, I just want to say I'm Amanda Dallman. I am a realtor and I network with agents all over the country. If you are looking for somebody who is reliable and trustworthy, I would love to get you connected with them. Just contact me. My information is in the description of this video. Number 9 on the list is Wyoming, and Wyoming's property taxes are calculated by an assessed value of your home, which is typically lower than market value. Their effective tax rate is 0.61%. Affordable living in Wyoming extends past their low property taxes. It is one of the 9 states that doesn't have an income tax as well. The state is well known for its wide open spaces, ranching culture, and beautiful national parks such as Yellowstone. Wyoming is an ideal spot for anybody who enjoys the outdoors and prefers a little more land to stretch out on. And finally, we make it to number 10 on the list. Here we are at Arkansas, known for its natural beauty, the Ozarks, numerous lakes and hot springs spread across the state. Outdoor activities such as fishing, hunting, boating, hiking are all really popular in Arkansas. Arkansas's overall cost of living is much lower than the national average. Everything from housing to groceries to healthcare and their property tax rate. They have a very straightforward tax system and their effective tax rate is 0.62%. So if you're looking for affordable living with a lot of outdoor activities, check out Arkansas. All right, thank you for joining us today and we will see you next week.